Hi, welcome to, I think this is part 6 now of my tour of Epic Fireworks over in Sheffield. We'll move on to the rocket section now. So there's lots of different types of rockets here that we've got in these selection packs. So we've got the Pro Rocket Box, so that's £100, and obviously you get quite a decent selection and spread of effects here. You've got Heat Seeker, what else have we got? The Mega Pack. I think they're Thunder King ball heads, the Heat Seekers there, and then to finish you've got some nice big ball heads there, which obviously you would put at the tail end of your rocket display. Then you've got the Pro Rocket Box, again nice variation here. So we'll start with the smaller stuff here called Supreme, so slightly smaller effects they are. And then what else have we got? Space Blasters, Heat Seekers, Supreme, Megas, and some more Megas there, Thunder Kings, Thunder Rockets, then Echo Bombs, which I think they're very loud as well. They'll be salute type rockets, and then Heat Seekers, got some nice ball heads there, Super Starburst, and then some more Megas on the other side. So that's a fair selection there. Obviously you can see the varied size based on the size and length of the sticks, obviously smallest to biggest. What should we go? Let's go with this one here. So we've got the Pro Rocket Box, and we'll start with the small stuff again. The Medusa rockets there, and then we've got some ball heads there. So there's a blue ball head, green ball head, into some slightly bigger Medusa rockets there at the top end, and then we've got the massive rockets here, which the bursts can be big on these. So you've got Sky Storm, Sky Thriller, Smiley Face, and one there, Sky Storm. Pro Rocket Box here, so £75 nearly. Let's have a look. So Supreme, Mega, Space Odyssey, is it? No, sorry, Space Blaster, Mega there, and then Bazooka Bombs on the sides, more Bazooka Bombs, some small Thunderball head rockets there, into some slightly bigger Heat Seekers, slightly bigger Megas, and then we've got Space Blasters and Heat Seekers at the top there. So obviously it's not got any other massive ones like the other one, but you get a fair selection there, as you can see. What have we got here? Sky Thriller, so you can buy it on its own, obviously £15, but obviously it's a massive head on there. So we've got the light, got some port fires there, and then we've got the Dirty Dozen here of rockets. So the Phoenix, Stardust, Sky Thriller, Neon, Brocade Crown, Eagle, Puma, House Stark, so a bit of Game of Thrones going on there, Bang Tidy, Solar Flare, the King, and then what's that one? Heavy Metal to finish. So they're all massive rockets, so obviously they're not cheap, but obviously the bursts are going to be massive in those. Moving on, quite a lot of these are sold out though actually, so there's some different ones there. Python's out of stock, there's a few of the others there, so I won't concentrate on them because I don't know if they'll be coming back in or not, I don't know. But these are all the prices here. Obviously these are all on the website, so if you want some of the videos will be on there as well, so it's all well and good me putting the descriptions on, but you can just go on their website and have a little look. I think they've pretty much got videos for everything on there now, and obviously I will be making some purchases today, so I'll be putting some videos on, but probably over the New Year time. Here's some of the selection boxes they've got from TNT and Standard Fireworks. They have got their own range of Epic selection boxes. coming out. They're not on the website yet, but I'm going to get my hands on some today, and I will hopefully do some unboxing. And obviously over New Year I will hopefully fire some as well. So obviously we've got like multi-packs here from TNT. And we've got some backing music in the background there, which is nice. So yeah, some quite decent varied packs there actually. And then obviously we've got some standard boxes out there. These aren't available at Tesco and the like, I don't think. I've not seen these ones. So I've never fired any of these, so I can't really tell you much about them, to be quite honest. But like I say, there's a new range coming out, so we'll have to see how they go. But we're going back into rockets here. So we've got the Sundown rockets from Black Cat, which I've not seen before either, but you've got a Palm rocket, a Willow rocket and a Brocade rocket, so a nice selection of 3 there. And so 35 quid for 3 of that size sounds quite decent to me. I don't know if we've got the NEC on there. We're probably on the individual rockets, unfortunately, so I can't tell you what the NEC is, but they look a decent size. Then obviously everybody knows these are my favourite rocket at the moment, Warhawks. I don't know what's going on with the camera, it's to do with the light, unfortunately, sorry, but yeah, Warhawks, highly recommended. And there you go. My favourite happens to be the one with the yellow tip, which is a lovely crackle, and they burst quite low, which means the burst looks very big. Then we've got the Echo Bombs. They're, as they suggest, loud salute type rockets. So if you like noise, that's what you get. And you get a silver peony with it as well. So it's like a large salute, I would guess. We've got Heat Seekers here. So they're coloured dahlias. Nice varied effects there. Purples as well. Purples and lemons, nice to see. So that's Heat Seeker. And then we've got Space Blaster. So 10 quid. And different effects there. Coloured palms, gold willows, coloured peonies and crackles. So a nice mixture there. So that's Space Blaster. Mega rockets, £25. So that's not bad, is it? Less than £1 a rocket. So they're not the biggest in the world, but if you've got a smaller garden, they'll be fine. So that's the mega pack. Then we've got Supreme. So again, varied effects, different colours there, and some blue cocoa in there. So nice. That's Supreme. So yeah, they do vary in size, obviously smaller, medium, and then the larger ones at the top. Thunder Blast. So they're ball heads, which you don't see many ball heads these days, but slightly smaller ones they are. So Thunder Blast. So they should have a decent break with them having a ball head, I would imagine, on there. And then these ones here, the Super Starburst. So nice to see some purple in there as well. What else have we got? So they're sold out there. Got some old standard bits. So we've got Bazooka Bomb. Again, these are quite small, but then obviously they are a £5, so there'll be a bit of fun. And the same with these ones here. So these are only a £5. The Super 6. Let's see what effects they do. So they do like peonies, so different colours, a bit of glitter in there. Where should we go? We will do some single shot Roman candle type barrages. So we've got Blast Off, which actually there's the price there, £7.98. If you went to like Sainsbury's, I think they're like more than double the price. Sainsbury's will sell them at 20 quid, so please don't buy them there. Shop around and you'll get them for a decent price. So you've got 6 shot tubes there. They're a decent size as well. And standard fireworks. I've used some of their older type ones, which will be very similar, and I have to say the bursts are absolutely fine on them. As a bit of fun. what I might try and do one year is to put some fast visco in and just go through them very quickly, and that'll create quite a big hit all at once. But if you've got a smaller garden, you know, lighten them one at a time. You pace them out quite well as well, so equally just as fine. And we've got Sky Raw again. These are from Standard. I would imagine they're pretty much the same, just a little bit smaller, I think. But again, do exactly the same things, 8 metre safety distance, so fine in a smaller garden. Then we've got some fountains here. So these are what are called conic fountains, so they'll burn down nicely. So this, the NEC's 210 grams there, and you're paying £7.92, so that's decent for the money. So get in, look at this. So Vivid Red and Orange Stars, so I like that because it's got orange. That reminds me of the old Cube stuff. Used to have lots of orange in their fountains, and you don't see it often enough really in fountains anymore. So it's something a bit different. Silver Crackling sold out, so I don't know if that's coming back. I won't bother with those. Novelty Skull. If you've got kids, these are ideal novelty fountains, so the eyes light up within the fountain. What do you get with it? It's a bit of crackles and some strobes and whistles, so multi-effects. You can't really go wrong for £6. Then we've got Crazy Clown, which would be the similar type of thing with the light up eyes that flash as the effects go up, and again for kids' parties, or as it says Halloween, absolutely fine. Little fireworks to keep the kids entertained. Fantasia, again, so it's under a £5, and it's a 60-second duration, so decent duration really, and it'll be multi-effect, I would imagine. Yeah, mine effects and crackling stars, flowers and blue stars. Halo, again, under a £5. So cracklings, bubbling lava and strobe, so varied effect again, and a duration of 50 seconds. And then these are, I think these are new, these. So these are sort of medium-sized conic fountains, all under a £5 as well. So we'll start with Crackling, which is self-explanatory really, it's all about the noise in that one. So green and crimson stars as well. So yeah, that's fairly decent, I would imagine. So again, Marvel Fireworks, under a £5, and what's this one, Gold. Alright, so it says ideal for bonfire night as well as weddings, so it'd be quite a delicate effect, I would imagine. So Gold Fountain. Obviously, if you're doing a wedding, I would probably go for multiples of that. One on its own might not be enough, so I'd go for 2 or 3, maybe spaced out, would be quite nice. And then Silver Fountain, again, it'd probably be alright for New Year's this, if you did it in a bank of 3 maybe, either prior to or as you do in your main display, would look quite nice. Silver effect. And then we've got the Vampire Fountain, obviously for kids. So it's just over a £5, and it's just over a minute long, so it's good duration there, and varied effects. And then we've got this one. I've not seen this one before. I think this one must be new as well. Hobgoblin. So it looks like the eyes light up, and it's also got these little ears which are going to produce some kind of fan effect of showers of sparks. So I might have to try one of those and see what they're like, because I've not seen that before. So that's something a bit different, a bit novelty. Right, yeah, so yeah, different effects, different colours there. With the finale, the mouth glows as well, yeah, so you'll have like blue flashing eyes and then a flashing red mouth underneath, so that's nice. We've got the Peacock Fountain. I had one of these for bonfire night for the money. It's really nice to see a fan effect fountain. My only concern is, and I'm not going to post the video of my Peacock Fountain, because what happened is it's very lightweight, and any gust of wind will blow that over. So you will have to secure these. Don't do what I did and just leave it there, because you don't want it to fall over. Thankfully, everyone was all very well, further than 8 meters back, so it didn't pose any problem, and it fell backwards. So, but it's a lovely effect when it stays upright. So I'd just block that in with some bricks, or I don't think you could bury it, can you? It says bury to this line. You don't want to. Just be careful when you bury things like this if you're going to do it, because if you bury it too far, with it being a fan effect, you don't want it being in any kind of debris, because you'll get it flying off. So personally, I would brick it, but it's each to their own, really. It's whatever you think's best. Then we've got the pumpkin fountain. Had that before. Nice cheap fountain there, so not even £4, and it's got the flashy eyes and nice shower of sparks that comes out of the front. And then unfortunately all the mines are sold out, so I won't go into any detail. But I've not put the video out for this, but I've already got one of these. Saving it for a rainy day when I get bored, because the duration on this is phenomenal. So it's 130 seconds, so a fantastic duration. And as it says there, high performance. It's ridiculously big for a fountain, but I've seen the video and it does look the biz, to be honest. If I was only going to buy one fountain, I would obviously spend the most, but it is the best fountain in the range by a long shot. Lovely effects, good duration. You can't really ask for more than that, really, in a fountain. So if you're just going to have one fountain in your display, that would be the one I will pick. And when I finally get around to using it myself, I'll post a video on there. So that is my final video in this selection from Epic Fireworks. So I'll give them a bit of a plug as well. They deliver nationwide. They are probably the biggest shop in the UK, and the staff are fantastic, which is why I come back year on year to get various bits. And maybe in about 10 years I'll have gone through their entire range, but they're always bringing stuff out each year, so there's always something different. So yeah, I keep coming back year on year. So hope you've enjoyed these videos. I will do a stash video before New Year of all the bits that I bought from here and a few other places, and then it'll be into the business of what will be probably quite a big New Year display this year, because I'm not normally off over a New Year, and this year I'm lucky that I am. So I'll be doing something a bit different, I think, and then I'll go into hibernation probably for a few months, unfortunately, where I just bunker down and look at videos of Pyro and look at new releases and whatnot, and then I shall start up the videos again, no doubt. So thanks for all your support over the year, it's appreciated, and I'll keep the videos coming as long as I can. So take care, have a great New Year.